There's a reason you aren't scaling your business, entrepreneur. And the number one question that every entrepreneur needs to ask themselves is, can my business run without me? Hello, everyone. My name is Alexa D'Agostino. My job today is to cut through all of the BS and tell you the exact things that you need to do to scale your business to the next figure. Today, we're going to discuss the most important thing in scaling your business, which is a word that does have ME, but it's not about me. It's about building a team. The bottom line is life happens, and if you don't work towards building a company that can operate without you, it leaves you vulnerable and at risk. So it is important to build a company that can be sustained without you. This is called working on your business and not in your business. Short story to show why this is important. In December, I wasn't active in my business at all because my father died. So in my absence, my team was handling everything. No entrepreneur can truly afford not to make money, especially when you have a 5-figure a month payroll. And yes, it was extremely scary. So this was a big test for my team, but also for me. But something beautiful happened. We actually ended up having one of the best months we ever had in the history of our company. But this wasn't just a miracle. I've spent years building my business to be able to run without me by building a team of Avengers. But having this type of success takes intention. Now, what would happen to your company if you had an emergency and had to take a month off? Would your company sink or would it swim? The ultimate goal for every entrepreneur is to strive to work on your business and not in your business. And this takes time and happens over years. So don't get stressed out that you need to go run and implement a bunch of things immediately, but it's important for you to know the things that you have to do so that you can slowly build the foundation and start removing yourself from the business slowly. By doing this, you'll create a sustainable and profitable business that is not reliant on one person, aka you. So let's talk about the things that you could do right now to begin the process of building a sustainable business. Step 1, document every single process of your business. This includes your sales process, your marketing, your hiring and firing, your onboarding, your fulfillment process with your clients, how you pay your bills, how you communicate, etc., etc. Every single piece of your business needs to be documented so that you can easily transfer that knowledge to the next person. It also allows you to stay accountable to the processes that you have actually created so that you're not all over the place. It is important to remember to also keep these updated. Step 2, hire good people. I know it sounds simple, but hiring is one of the hardest things you will do as an owner of a company. Finding good people is hard, but keeping good people is even harder. So it's really important to find the right people to begin with. I always say, hire slow, fire fast. Take your time during the hiring process to make sure that you can ask every question that's important. Hire for skills, not for a job. Who cares if they've done the job previously? They have the skill sets. That's what truly matters. Some of my best employees came from a really raw background and very little experience, but had the natural ability to do what was needed. Give the employee tests during the interview process to make sure they can actually get the job done. Get input from others so that you can get some other points of view. Some of the worst people I've ever hired actually had others that didn't agree with my decision. And most of the time, to be honest, they were right. Don't tell them that though. Last, trust your gut. Most of the time, your gut is always going to be right. Step 3, start to think about the culture that you want. One of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my entire career was creating a company with a bad culture. I focused more on revenue than I did on my team and building a culture where people actually wanted to be a part of what we were building. Now, I have many employees that have worked for me for over 15 years. I've kept them because of 3 things: vision, accountability, and motivation. So first, I make sure that every single one of my employees sees the vision of where we're headed and are actually aligned with the vision of the company. When the vision changes, I make sure to communicate appropriately to make sure they're still aligned. Second, I hold my team accountable by holding myself accountable. If you can't hold yourself accountable and acknowledge when you make mistakes or when you don't get things correct, you can't expect your team to do the same. Last, I keep my team motivated by not just giving them bonuses or any monetary money, but by making them a part of what we're actually doing. I rarely ever make decisions without my team signing off. Do I really need them to sign off? No, but I show them that I value them by including them in the decision decision-making process. Plus, to be honest, I hire good people and I generally want their input. Step 4, let go. Most of the time we can't work on our business because we're control freaks. Bottom line is, if you hire the right team, you need to be able to trust them to do their job. You cannot control every little thing in your business. Things are going to go wrong. Things are going to happen, and that is totally okay. You just have to fix them and move on. Let go of being the person that does every little thing in your business, because when something happens and you need to step away, guess what? Your company just simply won't be sustained. So those are the 4 things that you could do right now to build a sustainable business, to allow you to work on your business and not in your business. I hope this video helped you create a pathway to scaling your company. And if you want more, make sure to hit that subscription button to get my weekly videos on how to scale your business to the next level. Thanks, and see you next week.